Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. My name is Nick Santiago here with you for another Monday morning, July 11th, 2011. Let's go right into the charts here. Futures are tumbling this morning. So you can see right here, futures have been rolling over all evening. Just found a little bit of a low, and they're getting a short, small bounce there, but nonetheless, they are down about 18 points at the moment. So we're right around that 1323, 1324 level at the moment, but this is a big, big decline, all on the back of some European problems, also potential China slowdown. Now, last night we did get a little inclination that this would happen this morning as Italy was asking short sellers to expose their positions. And anytime a nation does that to short sellers, it's a real good sign that something is brewing over there, and it is not good. So right now we do have problems in Italy, do have problems in Greece as well. It looks like Greece will be defaulting on some of its debt. According to the new bailout plan. So, again, you have yields in Greek bonds spiking sharply higher, over 30%. What can you say? The yields are up, the markets are down. Really, just that simple. You also have Italy, really looking like the next country that's going to need a bailout. They may need a bailout before Belgium or Spain, and that is looking very, very ugly. So, again, there's the more of the domino effect taking place in the European Union. The EU is really under pressure, and we'll see where it goes from here. Remember what I've been saying over the last few months. This should linger throughout the rest of the year. I expect this to also go into 2012. I don't think this is just going to be swept under the table in one big swoop. There's going to be problems erupting throughout Europe for the entire year, in my opinion. As you have Belgium, you have Portugal and Ireland, which may need a new bailout. You also have Spain, which is a very big country that's going to need a bailout. Italy, and then you have Lithuania. You also will have people talk about France as a powerhouse. I don't see that as the case. People should watch the French banks as well. They're going to probably be under some pressure today. So again, we'll see where this goes. But this is all European Union. And then last night you did have, I believe, the Chinese CPI surging to 6.4% from the previous year. That also tells you that growth in China is starting to slow down. So almost the perfect storm. And we'll see where this goes. But nonetheless, be very, very cautious this morning. Again, you could watch for different stocks out there, but really all you have to do, in my opinion, if you want to see where this is headed, is just watch the U.S. dollar index. You can see the U.S. dollar index has been soaring this morning. Remember the old saying, dollar up, market down. That's how it's been for the past 10, 11 years. When the dollar goes down, the markets inflate. The dollar goes up, the markets deflate. Pretty much that cut and dry if you don't want to pay attention to all this news that gets reported by the minute. Now, the markets did have a robust rally last week. Finally, on Friday, they got a little bit of a pullback, and today you're seeing a little bit more of a pullback. Was that rally overdone or overcooked? Maybe it was a big, big rally last week, but we'll see where we go. Nonetheless, the dollar is making a nice little move higher today. Have to respect that. Again, we could watch for stocks like Freeport McMoran to be under pressure, Cleveland Cliffs to be under pressure. These are all stocks that react to the dollar. ExxonMobil's another one, should be under pressure. Okay, those are three stocks that I trade quite often that when the dollar moves up, they should usually move down. So keep that on the radar. Okay, and we'll go right back to the charts here. Again, you want to watch oil today under pretty good pressure. Dollar is stronger. Oil is moving lower. The USO is now trading at 37.80, 37.20, closed at 37.80 on Friday. So again, markets are under some pressure this morning. If you look at spot crude today, spot crude is down about $1.55 at the moment, trading right around $94.68 a share. So we've had a real sharp pullback in oil now. Gold is trading higher this morning. You'll take a look at the GLD. Gold is up a little bit this morning. Not, soaring. It's up about 10 points, but anytime Europe has problems and the European debt crisis is coming into focus, gold does seem to make a move higher. Let's take a look at SLV, which had a good week last week, and this morning SLV is trading at basically 35.74, pretty much where it closed on Friday. So not really that big of a mover. Was trading down earlier, but has made up some ground. So gold is definitely the stronger precious metal out there. Okay, so gold is definitely the leading precious metal, and we'll see where it goes. Again, a stronger dollar is not beneficial for gold and silver, but nonetheless, gold is considered a currency right now, and it will usually react pretty well on a poor or weaker European Union. Let's take a look at the FXE, which is the euro here, and you can see down to 140 now. This is really taking a big haircut today. That's a pretty sharp decline in the European Union. So we'll see how this all plays out. Again, markets sold off on Friday. They really came back quite a bit by the end of the day, but they're under pretty heavy pressure this morning with the futures down about 18 points. Now NQ, which is the NASDAQ futures, let's just take a look there. They are really getting hit this morning, down over 30 points at the moment. A little bit off the lows here, but down sharply. And you could take a daily chart, look at the NQ, and you could see how much we've come down. We still haven't taken out this green candle from 2 sessions ago, but we'll see if we do that this morning. Again, NASDAQ futures down over 30 points. You have the Russell 2000 futures down about 12 points at the moment, and that's another sharp decline. But nonetheless, markets are under pressure. Italy is under pressure. Greece is under pressure. Spain is under pressure. The European Union really under pressure. You also have the Chinese economy looking like it's slowing down. Right now you have the FTSE down over 1%. The French CAC is down 2.25%. That's a big decline. You have the German DAX down just about 2% at the moment. So we'll see if there's any relief for the European Union once the U.S. markets open, but I'm not seeing it today personally at the moment. Okay, so watch for more downside, at least initially early in the morning until the dollar puts in a short-term high. If the dollar and when the dollar pulls back, that is probably your cue that the markets will get a sustainable bounce. I'm not seeing it at the moment. Right now, the dollar is looking very, very strong, holding up well. I'm just trying to see here if there's a big level for the dollar. Dollar has a lot more upside to go, in my opinion, before it hits resistance. So traders should be careful. Dollar should have at least another, potentially, I shouldn't say at least, I should say potentially another 60 cents to the upside before you hit some real good resistance levels. So again, dollar could make a bigger move, and futures could decline on that level. So keep an eye on commodity stocks. You also want to watch the FXI this morning. Yeah, that's already plummeting, but FXI could be under more pressure this morning just because that is China, and China is starting to slow down with the weaker U.S. market. This will often trade with the U.S. markets pretty much in tandem. And if China is weak and the U.S. market's weak, this will go lower. So watch the FXI, which is the iShares China 25 index. Okay, so that should be under pressure along with all commodity names this morning. Other than that, I'm going to leave it there. There's a lot to go. There's a lot going on in this market, but really it's the European perfect storm that is starting to brew, and we'll see how this all plays out. So be careful today, but there should be good day trading opportunities. It is also the start of the options expiration week, which makes for a very volatile week and good short-term day trades. Okay, with that said, everybody, have a great trading day, and I'll see you all on the charts in the morning at 9:30. Take care now.